Hey guys, welcome back to Campaign of France, episode 37. We are just going into town to sell our wool. You know, the last episode I said that we were going to sell it now, and we'd loaded it up in advance. So here we are at the spinnery. We just need to drop it all off. There we go. How much have we got from that? Wow, is that all we've got? 43,000. Wow. Well, there you go. Now, while we're here, the other thing we need to do is collect our sunflower oil. Now is a good time to sell that. We've got loads of it in here. If I can open the door. Right, so I just need to load that all up on the low loader. And right now the best price is at our new sell point. So we're going to pop it up there. After we've done that, so again last episode we said that we would be sowing soybeans in April. Something different. You know, we've done oils. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. We're doing oats the same as normal so that we can make flour. And we're doing barley because we need chicken food. We always need straw for the cows and the sheep. And if we ever have an excess of straw, which I don't think we will now, we've got so many animals, we can always process it at the mini biogas plant. So we're going to be fine for straw. Right, we can never have too much of that. So that's the plant. Oh, and the oats we sowed last episode, those fields have now got weeds, so we need to spray them for weeds today as well. So that is our list of. I haven't loaded this very well, have I? We'll do it like that. That is the list of chores for the day, I think. Oh, I've signed us up for a fertilising contract. It's field 11, so it's close by, and it's super small, but again it was just something different to do and a tiny bit of money. We always like to get a little bit of income if we can, as you know. Right, so back to our sell point. Now, I'm going to go this way actually. I am going to go the long way because I'm worried about getting stuck on that narrow bridge with traffic coming the other way. And I'm wondering if we're going to get around to making some big purchases for the farm today. I don't think we will. I think that will be in the afternoon, because we need to cut the grass for silage. We've got no silage in the barn and we're running low. We're running low for the cows, so I need to cut the grass on our fields and make some silage as quickly as possible. So that's another job that needs to be done in April, even if it's not done in this episode. So I have slowed down time. I normally have it at 2 times, but there is so many things we can do in April from a content perspective. It makes sense just to spend more time in April, and we can do more things. So we're nearly at the sell point for the oil. The other thing I do need to do, but we're not going to do immediately, is we need to take the strawberries from the greenhouse, and I think I need to take them to the dairy, but we can double check on that later. Right, let's get these to the sell point, and then once I've sold these, we can start sowing our soybeans. I've already got the ridgy track up on the field with the planter. Right, how much are we going to get for these sunflowers? 97, 98,000. Fantastic news. Right, let's leave that there then. Oh, right. Right, so I'm going to do a headland just because it's a bendy end. Then after that we can just go up and down. There's no need to do headlands. I know I get in the habit of it, but on these fields there's no real need. So I'm going to get on and sow the soybeans, and I'll come back to you guys in a little while. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. We're just finishing off the soybeans. I did have to top up the planter the one time part way through this big field, but as you can see, we have got almost a perfect size rows here. Instead of like one tiddly bit on the end, you do a whole row just for nothing. So right, we're done here. So we do need to come back and roll that later. And what I do want to do is, before I forget, is do that fertilising contract. So we put the seeder and the planter in this shed over here. So let me just put the planter in here next to there's our mulcher as well, our Dalbo mulcher. Right, let's drop that. What did I say we were going to do? Fertilising. Right. So if we pick up the little sulky fertiliser for the contract, it's only across the road. We can do that. Then we can bring the strawberries over to the dairy, and then I'll go back and do the rolling. Just want to mix it up, do big jobs and little jobs. Well, that's what happens when you're not looking at what you're doing. They're not the best best roads around this bit, or tracks I should say. Right, so I think if I go down there, actually I could have done it all in one pass, never mind. Okay, I had a mess of that really. Is that going to be wide enough? 17 metres? Yes it is. Yeah, there we go. Right, I haven't messed it up too badly then. Have I done? Or has it counted the tiny little bit on there that I've missed? Oh, you're joking. I have missed the tiny little edges under these trees, haven't I? Oh my goodness. There we are. I'm done. Well, that was a lot harder than it needed to be. There you go. Hopefully you got some entertainment value out of me making a mare of that. So that is the contract done. Let's just pop this back to the yard. I've already put the strawberries on the trailer to bring to the dairy. I took a break part way through that big field. I've been working hard, so my concentration isn't the greatest at the moment. So I have been, as you probably would have seen in the last episode as well, breaking up bigger tasks with small ones. Right. There we go. So they're loaded up. Get these round to the dairy so we can make loads of fruit yoghurt. I've checked, I've got plenty in there for making cakes in the bakery. So if we just pop round here, they should all empty out. Let's take the thing off. Fantastic. Right, so how are we doing in there now? 8,000 litres of strawberries, yeah. And we've got 13,000 in the bakery. Perfect. Right, so let's jump out here. I jumped in the wrong vehicle. Right, I'm now gonna do the rolling. And then we can come back in a little while and cut some grass for the sheep, and we can look at doing the silage for the cows. Right, let's fold this up. Let's take a little shortcut across here. Yeah, so what's on my list? We've sold the wool, we've just done the contract, we've sowed the soybeans. We need to spray the weeds. That was the other job. I knew there was something else. Right. Okay, right, so I'm going to get on with rolling these two big fields, and then when we come back we'll have to do the weeds before we cut the grass. So I'll see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, just finishing off rolling this big field. I've already done the small one that's just on the end there. Again, like the planter, we seem to have judged it just right, so we don't have a tiny little strip with a big 6-metre roller. Well, I say big. Right, let's lift and fold. So that's the roll. Let me just double check I didn't miss any. No. So we can take this back to the yard. Again, we'll take the shortcut. And I've already put the ridgy track in place to start fertilising, herbiciding the oats for the weeds. Right, so this, let's unfold. It looks, I might be wrong, but that looks like it could do with a spray. Yeah, look at that, got dirt on it. No surprise really, it's been rolling around in the dirt. Literally, if you'll excuse the pun. but we'll keep it clean, so the maintenance is minimal. I really hope that is, and I've said it before and I'll keep saying it, they change the not the maintenance costs per se, but the cost of respraying. You know, you've driven the tractor for 10 hours and now it costs £40,000 to give it a repaint. It's like, get real. 10 hours. At the wrong time of year, that's less than a day's work in a field. You know, you're not going to repaint spend that much money on repainting the tractor after one day's work. It's I like the fact they did it, but really, you know, they went overboard on the cost and how little you had to drive it for that to be the case. So that's something they need to get right. Let's go. Here we are. Right, let's turn the sprayer on, and now I can spray for weeds in the oat fields. I'm not going very straight, am I? And then obviously next month we'll have to spray for weeds in the soybean fields, I'm pretty sure. Right, let's just go straight to the end. Right, now we'll get out of the road. I'm making a meal of this. Right, what I want to do is go all the way round. Oh, do I turn the sprayer on? Right. There we go. Zoom. Then once we've got up there, all we've got to do is just drive down the middle of the field, and then we'd have covered everything off, and then we can go and do the other 3 fields. So I want to get on with this. I'll come back to you guys when we're nearly finished. Hey guys, we're just finishing off this last field. Just before I started to record again, I quickly checked to see if there was any contracts. And there are 2 small fertilising contracts for us to go and do. Well, they're all small on this map, obviously. Right, let's see if we've done this field. Yes, right. So we'll go back to the menu. 2 fertilising contracts, look, so that's going to be £990 for doing both of those. Field 22 and 31. So we need to just get this back to the yard, drop it off. Oh, hope this turns up before this car comes along. Have I got it? Oh, look at that. Good timing. Right. So drop off the herbicide sprayer, and then we need to pick up the fertiliser spreader, and we can go and do that contract, or those contracts. So I'm going to take the little shortcut through these trees, because that's more or less where we drop off this sprayer. This barley's coming along nicely, isn't it? Right, so if I just pop to here, there we are, then we can drop off the spreader in the sprayer. Okie dokie, let's go get the sulky. How much have we got in there? Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Right, so field 22 is over on this bit in the middle, I think. So if we just cross over and then go on these horrible tracks. Pretty sure 22's over here somewhere. Whoa. 16. Oh, have I got this wrong? Alright, so where are we then? We're here. Oh, so we've got to go up the road and then down the little narrow road. Okay. Right. I wonder if anyone who's played this map has ever done the pig barn that's up the top here. I think it's weird just sticking it out in the middle of nowhere. So now we turn around. I see on this road the cars always come the other way. It's a nightmare. And this bridge is, once you're on it, you see that car will fly along and you won't get across it. Right, so we're going to have to go for it as soon as he's gone past. I got stuck here for ages once, and I had the trailer. It was one of the early episodes. Right, here we are. So here's field 22. Right, so we can, well, if we go down to about here, put the spreader on, and hopefully we'll be done in no time at all. A blooming little tree. Ah, contract 22 finished. There we go. Right, so we'll come out and we'll get back on that little road. We'll pop through town, and field 31 will be just the other side of town. And again, that's a tiny field. Right, let's get out of the way of that car. We'll go right here because then we can miss some of the traffic, and then we'll come out opposite. Actually, it's a good job we're here in town with the ridge track. Do you know why? Because I want to go to the into here, and I'll show you why. It's something that always bugs me, but it's really, really affordable to resolve. Right, so we'll jump out. If we look, these weights, they get worn away at the bottom, and the toolbox in this that we have only does maintenance, but it doesn't repaint it. So we can repaint it for 140 quid. But look, repaint the tractor, 23,000. You're having a laugh, aren't you? Right. Now we can go and do the other contract on field 31. It's this next one right here, which, how far do we think that is? 20 metres is more than enough, I reckon. Let's do that. Yes, now we just need to hope the train isn't coming. Because of the angle this is at, we'll end up on the tracks. No, the train's not coming. And we've now finished. Okay. Right. Let's collect the money for that. What have we got here for the animals? We've got milk, straw, slurry, we need to get the grass for the sheep, and the chicken need that barley really soon. Okay, right. So I'm going to meet you guys back at the yard. We're going to cut the grass on our small field for the sheep, and then we're going to save all of the rest of the grass work for the next episode, for our acquisitions and our new strategy for this next summer. So I'll meet you back at the yard so we can start cutting the grass for the sheep. See you in a bit. Right guys, here we are. We're just doing the last little bit of the grass in this small field for the sheep. The field was so small I didn't think it made sense to kind of bring you back, go hi, yeah, we're doing the field, and then stop, and then 2 minutes later bring you back. Right, turn off the windrow, fold, turn off the mower, fold. Right. Oh, we go this side of the trees. Right, so we can put these away. Right, if I just drop the yeah, plonker. Right, drop the windrow. Right, let's put the mower away. Okay. Now we can go and get the grass, top up the sheep barn, and then we'll come back and collect the rest of the grass like normal. So now I made a bit of a mess here. I accidentally put down the lower pickup, turn on the windrow. Look, you can see I messed it up. I accidentally turned with the windrow still down. Right, now I think I've got a fairly good yield on here, so we might get a bit more than normal. These, maybe I'm wrong, but these rows look a bit wider and taller than normal. And let's turn around. Yes, there we go. No. Wow. Okay. 67%, yeah, so we'll fill up probably on this last. And now I'm driving through the barley. Let's drive. This should collect all of these up. All of this row up at least, I think. Close. Is it going to get all the way? No. 99, 100. Right. So let's go and empty out what we can, and then we'll come and clear up the rest. Because we're going to cut the grass in our next episodes, I'm not going to bother fertilising the grass field. I'll do them all in one go. Remember, that's one reason we put time down to real time for this episode, so there was time to do stuff in April afternoon, and you saw there was some grass work contracts that were popping up. Oh, Right, how are we doing? Oh wow, okay, right. We should be able to go and collect the rest. I'll be a little bit frustrated if we don't. Lift, pick up, turn it on. There we go. We'll get the rest of this up. And then we've got this for a couple of months then, just to empty the grass as needed. Okay, there we are. So, that's it for this episode, guys. Lots of grass work next time round, and lots of expansion. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.